Latest in national politics, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said she and other House progressives would, quote, tank a bipartisan infrastructure bill unless Senate Democrats also pass a sweeping tax and spending measure to carry out priorities on climate change and social programs. So Bloomberg's congressional reporter Billy House is joining us now from D.C. to talk about this. So, Billy, talk to us about just how serious of a threat this is from the progressive wing of the party.
Hey, this is really serious. I mean, they are feeling their muscle now with the House Democrats only having a 4-vote margin, soon to go down to 3 with a special election in Texas next week. So progressives believe they can just help Pelosi pass and Speaker Pelosi pass or block anything they don't like. And so this threat is very real, and Ocasio-Cortez in the town hall last night underscored they're ready to use that power.
And we mentioned a few of the things that AOC is actually asking for, but can you just get a little bit more specific, Billy, about what exactly the progressive wing of the party, what issues they have with the current infrastructure bill and what they're looking for?
The infrastructure bill, they don't believe includes enough so-called soft infrastructure, care programs, that sort of thing, but a separate package that they want done before the infrastructure package, sort of holding that hostage, would include things like universal pre-K, child care subsidies, more affordable housing, climate core, and other climate measures. But perhaps most significantly, immigration reform, perhaps a pathway to citizenship, something that's eluded Congress for obviously decades.
And how many Democrats can House Speaker Nancy Pelosi actually afford to lose in this current situation, Billy?
That's very complicated, but here's the rundown. Right now, there's a 4-seat edge for Democrats in the House, but next week in Texas, Republicans will fill a vacant seat with a special election. That, for then through August and November, will give Democrats just a 3-vote margin. And with progressives, the Progressive Caucus numbering in the about 100, and some of the more radical members at least a dozen, she's facing a real numbers problem. So she has said yesterday in Los Angeles, we're going to have to tweak what's coming out of the Senate.
And I mean, mentioning the Senate earlier this week, of course, we had Senator Bernie Sanders who said he was on board with this infrastructure bill. I wonder, how does he play into this?
He's key in this very complicated negotiation that will now take place over weeks. For now, he's saying he's thrilled with what came out of the budget, Democrats in the Senate's Budget Committee. But that's all he could say at this point. Now comes the hard work and the push and pull. And with moderates in the Senate, not so excited with some of the potential taxing that will take place to pay for what the progressives and other Democrats want. This is going to be a real Rubik's Cube for both leaders in Congress and President Joe Biden.